So in this video, I am going to talk about the cosine rule. So according to the cosine rule, if there is a triangle ABC with side A, B, and C, here we take the side opposite to every vertices with the small letter of that vertices respectively. So we have cosine rule say that the small a square, which is the side opposite to the vertices with the capital A, this, so we have this side as small letter a, and it is equal to the square of b plus c square minus twice of side b multiplied by side c whole multiplied by the angle cosecant a, sorry, is the angle cosine a. So we are going to prove this formula. To prove this formula, in this triangle we need to construct a perpendicular. This perpendicular going to be from the vertex b on the side AC. We name this point as D. So if we assume that the AD is going to be x, then we can write DC is going to be b minus x. This is kind of like a basic mathematics, we all know about it. Okay, now if we apply the Pythagorean theorem, which stated that in a right angle triangle the square of hypotenuse side equals to the square of perpendicular side plus the square of base side. So on applying Pythagorean theorem in the triangle a b d, we can say that, okay, before that we can assume that this side bd is going to be, let's say, some constant, I guess, let's say h. So if we apply the Pythagoras theorem, we can write the square of c is going to equals x square plus h square. We name it as our equation number 1. Now we have other triangle as BDC. If we apply the Pythagoras theorem also in this triangle, then we can write in triangle BDC. On applying Pythagoras theorem, the square of A is going to equals h square plus b minus x whole square. Now if we further do some calculation, we can write a square is going to equals h square plus b square plus x square minus 2bx. Here we just open up this identity as a minus b whole square, and we have this result from this one, and we name it as our equation number 2. Now what we are going to do, we can subtract the equation number 1 from 2 or 2 from 1, whatever you wanted. So I'm going to subtract the equation number 1 from the equation number 2. On doing this subtraction, sorry, we can write a square, so c square minus a square, because we are subtracting the equation number 1 from equation number 2. Sorry, that's a mistake. I mean, here we can subtracting the equation number 1 from equation number 2. So we can write a square minus c square is going to be equals to x square plus b square plus x square minus 2bx, and we subtract this side of this equation number 1 from here. Now we can write x square plus h square. On solving further, we can write a square, this is going to be minus. Okay, so we have a square minus c square is going to be equal to this. We can write here h square plus b square plus x square minus 2bx. Now we have this negative sign. On multiply this negative sign inside this bracket, we can write this is going to be x square of negative sign and negative sign of h square. Okay, now we have here the positive x square and negative x square. Also we have positive h square and negative h square, so we simply cut these both out of this equation. Now we simply have a square minus c square from here is going to equals to the b square minus 2bx. If we rearrange this, we can write it as a square is going to equals b square plus c square minus 2bx. Okay, now we can see this is similarly look something like we need to prove like this, but we have this x and we don't know what is this. We let this as an constant. Okay, now take a look at this triangle from this image. Like I constructing this triangle abd here separately. Now we have this triangle a b and d. This is going to be angle of 90 degrees, so this is side is basically perpendicular as I tell you before. So we have this x, this is our h, and this is angle a. If we all know about the trigonometric ratios, this is our side c. If we apply the formula of cosine here, as we know, the cosine of theta is going to equals to the base divided by hypotenuse. So we can write cosine of angle A is going to equals x divided by hypotenuse we have here c. So on rearranging, we can write it as x is going to equals to c of cos angle A. We have this our equation number 3. If we put this equation number 3 in our result, let us assume this result is going to be our equation number 4. If we put this result in here, the value of x, we can write a square is going to equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a. Hence, we prove this law of cosine. Okay, now before going on, we need to take a brief overview what we just do. We simply construct a triangle ABC with side opposite to each vertices as written in a small letter of that vertices, and a drawn perpendicular from the vertices B on the side AC. We take AD as x, then we have remain DC is going to be B minus x. So then we apply the simply Pythagoras theorem. It is one of the most popular theorem as most of you guys know. So on applying this, we have equation number 1 is this, and equation number 2 this, and on subtracting the equation number 2 from equation number 1, we write this equation. And on solving further, we get this equation number 4, a square equals b square plus c square minus 2bx. Now we need to find x, then we take part from this triangle ABD, and we solve the cosine of A, we get x divided by c, and from here we get the value of x. We put this value of x and let this as equation number 3 on the equation number 4. Then we get this equation a square plus b square plus c square, a square equals b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a. Okay, this is going to be pretty easy. Now we also need to note down here that this is our formula, I mean this is cosine rule. If we draw perpendicular from the vertices b to side AC, if we are going to draw a perpendicular from the vertices C on the side AB, and maybe we can draw vertices, we can draw perpendicular from the vertices A to side BC. Then we also get two more formulas for this cosine rule. We also get b square is going to equals a square plus c square minus 2ac cos of b, and next is going to be c square going to equals a square plus b square minus 2ab cos of angle c. So mainly we have these three formula we get from the proof of the cosine rule. So this is our first formula, second, and third. Hence, in this video, we simply prove this. If you have any another topic you want me to prove, so simply comment down below. Thank you, thanks for watching. I am just start this YouTube channel. If you like, then subscribe. If you think I need to improve, then simply comment that part also in below, or you can dislike this video. Okay, if you also want to learn about the sine rule, then you can watch my videos on sine rule on my channel. Thanks for watching.